Hello people, welcome to the channel. UFC 295 wrapped up yesterday. What an amazing card, guys. Main card was just banger after banger. All the fights lived up. And we got some new champions to talk about. New heavyweight champion, new light heavyweight champion, two of the big boys. Now, first things first, we're going to talk about the co-main event, Tom Aspinall versus Sergey Pavlovich. Tom Aspinall knocks out Sergey Pavlovich clean in the very first round. And the speed difference watching this fight was just so apparent for Tom Aspinall. And I mean, we've seen Tom take a pretty hard shot from Sergey, stumbled him back for like 1 second. But he took it on the chin, and it was good. We've seen people crumble with those kind of hits from Sergey, so that's very solid for Tom to be able to take that. But he was just great with the striking, good feints, kicking the legs, and the hand speed in the finishing sequence was incredible for Tom Aspinall. The 1-2 wobbled him. He was out on his feet with the first right hand that landed, and then he throws a little left hooked, right hand over the top, on the side of the head, down. He's out right there, gets on him on vicious ground and pound. The ref steps in, and we have a new heavyweight champion of the world. Notice I did not include the word interim, because we all know that Tom Aspinall is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. John Jones is not fighting. He's hurt. He's old. He only wants to fight Stipe. Strip him. Literally strip him. I don't give a shit. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion. He impressed the hell out of me tonight. I was a Tom Aspinall fan before this. I predicted him to win by first or second round finish in my prediction video. I said he would finish him in the first 2 rounds. And now I'm just a way bigger Tom Aspinall fan. I cannot wait to see what he does in his title reign. Now, moving up on the card to the main event of the evening, the light heavyweight championship bout between Yuri Prochazka and Alex Pereira. Pereira knocks out Yuri Prochazka in the second round. And I said in my prediction video that Pereira is overrated, and his power and his left hook specifically were a little bit overrated, and I think I gotta take that back. You know, I gotta swallow my pride a little bit. This was a really good win. Great leg kicks were messing with Yuri's movement. They were heavy leg kicks. One of them put him to the ground early, and he was just chopping at the legs. Round 1 to Pereira. I mean, Yuri had a little bit of work with the grappling, landed a couple of elbows, but didn't get much damage off. Now, when the second round started, Yuri was having some success, pulling the trigger. He was tagging Pereira, but he got a little bit overzealous, and he threw a looping overhand. Alex Pereira seen it from a mile away and countered with the right hand left hook. Yuri drops to his knees, goes for the double leg. Pereira's just raining elbows to the side of the head. I thought they were in real time. I was watching my friends, and I was like, back of the head. Like, I thought they were in the back of the head. They were clean shots watching afterwards. And after, I don't remember the number, probably 7 or 8 elbows, Yuri falls back onto his back, and then Alex Pereira falls into like a full mount position, but Mark Goddard was already stepping in, as you can see in the photo right there. And I thought this was like a flash KO situation where Yuri was out for a second for sure. But I would have liked to see, Alex Pereira get the mount and Yuri try to scramble out of it. Because we did at least see, if he was flash KO'd, when they hit the ground, he certainly was awake. He certainly woke back up. Now, Yuri said himself in his post-fight interview that he didn't think it was an early stoppage and he was out. And, I mean, he's a warrior, man. Both of these guys are. I don't think he would have tried to make excuses after just getting finished. But I think it was a bit of an early stoppage. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It wasn't inexcusable. Not an overly terrible stoppage, but I definitely think, like, given what we've seen in Yuri versus Glover, how many times he was hurt, that fight almost got finished and they let it go, and he ended up getting the finish in the 5th round. These situations with flash KOs and when guys get dropped, sometimes you need to let them play out at least a little bit, Like, I know Mark Goddard's job is to look out for the safety of the fighters, but I mean, with these stakes and what we've seen Yuri Prochazka be able to get past and overcome in the past, I just think you need to let that go a little longer, But to be honest, I can't talk too much shit. It was a good win, good striking by Alex Pereira. His power's legit. He's a 2-division champ now. I hated him calling out Adesanya, though. I hated it. It was funny that, like, the fucking first full sentence of English I've heard this guy say was Adesanya, come to daddy. But do not give him Adesanya. Anyways, let's move on to what I want to see the new champs go on to next. Now, I want to see Pereira versus Jamal Hill, but if Jamal Hill is going to be out for a long, long time because of his Achilles, I don't know what the timeline is for that. But honestly, with Yuri taking all that time off for his injury, with, the slight controversy and the bit of the early stoppage, I wouldn't mind seeing this fight ran back. I think Yuri deserves it. I just think it would be a really fun fight again, and I mean, it was a fun fight this time, Now, talking about the heavyweight champ, Tom Aspinall, everyone wants to see Tom Aspinall fight John Jones. Tom Aspinall wants to fight John Jones. John Jones won't fight Tom Aspinall, there's no shot. But if John Jones ain't going to fight, I'd like to see Tom Aspinall defend his interim belt. I mean, it was pretty much a perfect performance to win this championship. He took no damage. I did see, like, he said he wants to take the rest of the year off and fight next year. So yeah, I'd like to see him defend his interim belt. Such a perfect performance. Give him whoever he wants. I wouldn't be mad about it. But I understand, too, if he wants to kind of wait it out and not get beat as the interim champ. So when Jones retires after fighting Stipe, he'll just get promoted to undisputed, So it could go a couple of different ways. Tom Aspinall gained a lot of respect for me tonight, even though he already had it, obviously, and I just can't wait to see what this dude does in his title reign. And same for Alex Pereira. I mean, new division, new title, gonna be fun. But yeah, guys, that's my brief recap for UFC 295. Let me know what you guys thought of the card in the comments. Drop a like on the video and subscribe if you like all things MMA. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now go sleep.